Hello, this is Lisa, Thrive Consultant for Bournemouth Pool and Christchurch. I just wanted to make a quick video just to say Happy International Women's Day. I think it's really important that we still have a day like this where we really talk about gender issues and what, you know, as a society we can do to help women advance more and for there to eventually be a point where there is no difference between, whether a woman or man can be successful at all. But I got into my car this morning and I tried to remind myself of all the things that, you know, we've managed to advance over in the last 50, 100 years in this country and things that as a woman maybe in another country I wouldn't be able to do. So, you know, I run my own business, I earn my own money. I drove my car, you know, in Saudi Arabia you can't as a woman drive a car. I filled it with petrol with money that I earned. I didn't have to cover my face or my body to leave the house, and I'm able to run a business and network and talk to people, and there's no obstacle in my way. But what was interesting is I went to the Successful Women in Business conference in just beyond Dorchester today, and that was bringing over 100 women together from Dorset, Devon and Somerset who've been incredibly successful and inspirational women. And it was amazing to see that in the room. But something that our amazing host Jill Donnell said towards the end was that I think sometimes for women, the problem is a mixture of, obviously, yes, still barriers in the workplace and attitudes, but it's also what goes on in our heads of feeling not good enough, of feeling like when we, maybe want a pay rise, we maybe feel like we don't want to ask, we're embarrassed to ask, we maybe don't rate our abilities or our contribution to the workplace in the same way that a man might when he kind of confidently asks for a pay rise, and that we don't do enough to praise ourselves, and that we worry what people think of us, and we worry about failure, and we're often juggling families and all kinds of other things, and that maybe it's the unhelpful dialogues in our own head that can hold us back. So if that kind of sounds like you, I mean, I changed my whole perspective going through this programme, and I wouldn't change any of it for the world now, but it's International Women's Day, so I want you all to remember that you're fabulous, that you can do anything you put your mind to, and that, the biggest person holding you back is you. So if you need any help with that, get in touch. But, just keep pushing forward, breaking down barriers. Your perspective and your attitude are going to be the biggest thing that move you forward. And those 100 or so, even more women in that room are just testament to how important, it is for a woman to really rate herself and her abilities and to push herself forward in the workplace and break down barriers in doing so herself. So the best example we can set is really pushing ourselves forward and making the best lives and the best businesses or the best whatever we can for ourselves without holding ourselves back. So I hope this is helpful. Lots of love. Bye.